One of the easiest and most popular culinary herbs to grow is the common or sweet basil. A member of the mint family, it is native to Southern Asia and islands of the South Pacific. Basil seeds are common in Thai foods. This tender annual is popular for its aromatic leaves used fresh or dried. Have your soil tested. A pH range of 6 to 7.5 is best. Fertilize sparingly, using a ratio of 5 to 10 to 5 commercial fertilizer once or twice during the growing season, at the rate of 3 ounces per every 10 feet of row. Use a liquid fertilizer at 1.5 the label recommended strength every 4 to 6 weeks for indoor plants and every 3 to 4 weeks for basil grown outside in containers. There are many basil varieties, offering both ornamental value and unique fragrances. Traditional sweet basil is the most popular variety, used primarily for culinary purposes such as pesto and tomato dishes. Spicy globe basil. Use green foliage in many dishes, as well as a nice edging or border because of a small, compact plant size. Lettuce leaf basil produces large, crinkled green leaves that have a sweeter flavor than other varieties. Lemon basil, fine-leaved plant with distinct lemon fragrance, used in iced teas and salads. Opal basil, a very versatile variety that has red purplish foliage and pink flowers, used ornamentally in most garden settings, fresh floral arrangements or herb vinegars. Cinnamon basil. This variety offers dark green shiny leaves and pink flowers. The flavor and fragrance in both foliage and flowers is very spicy. Used in dried arrangements, vinegars and jellies. Thai basil, an upright, well-branched plant with flavor and fragrance distinctly different from other basils. Excellent for Asian cuisine, highly decorative with purple stems and flowers. Sow seeds directly into the ground in the late March or beginning of April. Sow evenly, covering 1/4 of an inch of soil. Keep moist and free of weeds. Seeds should germinate within 5 to 7 days. Thin and transparent seedlings to stand 6 to 12 inches apart once they have developed 2 to 3 pairs of true leaves. A 2 to 3 inch mulch of grass clippings, straw, compost or ground up leaves retains soil moisture and minimizes weeds around the plants. Sow seeds indoors 6 to 8 weeks before planting outside to get a head start on the growing season. Like most herbs, basil requires a sunny location that receives at least 6 to 8 hours of bright light per day and well-drained soil conditions. Depending on the amount of regular rainfall, water deeply every 7 to 10 days to ensure the roots are receiving enough moisture. Plants grown in containers will dry out faster than those in garden beds. Water them more frequently. Choose a container with holes in the bottom for proper drainage. Make sure they receive plenty of bright light. You might have to install artificial lights and run them for 10 to 12 hours daily, since indoor light will not be enough during the darker winter months. As annuals, basil plants will flower and die eventually, even indoors. Plan to start new seeds or buy new plants each spring. It is important to prune the plant periodically throughout the growing season to maintain succulent and productive growth. If you allow basil to flower and form seed, it will become woody and yields will be considerably less. Flowering will lead to more bitter flavors. Begin harvesting at any time by snipping the fresh young leaves as needed. If you harvest whole stems, cut just above a pair of leaves. New growth will occur at the cut point and should be visible within a week's time. Fresh basil is best. The clove-like aroma and flavor is a wonderful seasoning in both Western and Asian foods. The fresh leaves have a tender texture. Many people use dried or frozen basil during the cold months when fresh basil is unavailable. Thank you for watching, and please like, comment and subscribe to be notified on the upcoming videos.